Hey, hi, hello, and welcome to the NOAKEVBO channel again. This is a video that's primarily for celery, but for anybody else that also walks along on this. So you're not the only one that has lost 8 games in a row lately. I also did as well. Um, I scrolled through to prove it early on a video, but then I realized I forgot to put myself in my room so the voice thing would work. So we'll just kind of start from here. So this is the first game that I lost, and you can see that we relatively played at a pretty high level for. I mean, we're 1,300 players, and we're playing basically over our grade. And I mean, you can see that overall I made less mistakes, but of course, it's really about making the worst one in the end. So this is the one that kind of started me down my trail because I was here and I was looking to make it to 1,400 again, but it didn't quite work out. So let's go through these moves, okay? Yeah, let's go through
Opening with
these
the king's
moves.
pawn controls the center and opens up the
All
light-squared bishop and
right.
queen, often leading to
So
sharp games.
usually as black, I do the Owens defense, and like I said, you can use this against me, celery, when because I'm just gonna play the same opening, the two openings every time. Like you can count on me moving this king pawn up to every single time I play white, and I'll move this to left. So I'll give you that for when we play games, so you can use that to your advantage and do preparation against me. I think it's only fair. Okay, so there I
b6 is
am
a
doing the
white
Owens.
develops
They
the
move the
knight and attack.
knight. I
That
move the bishop
fianchettoed bishop is
there.
putting pressure on the
The only time you don't
diagonal.
want to move the bishop there is they move the pawn and then they move the bishop there because then they can take your rook.
This
All
defends a
right,
pawn that was
move another
You are
knight.
threatening to
I move a
capture.
knight.
This allows the opponent to capture a
Okay,
pawn and win material
so
after the follow-on trades.
this is what I basically hope for in the Owens is that people don't take their time and they give me a free pawn instead of moving the pawn up to challenge the knight. Because then I usually do a knight trade here. All right, so then obviously I take the
Taking that
pawn.
pawn will win
Did a
material for
great move on that.
takes back.
They take with the knight, I take
Recapture.
with the bishop,
This offers to
and then
you
I
found a
move
safer square
back.
for your bishop.
So apparently I'm supposed to take the bishop there. I guess it's because I lose tempo by not taking the bishop. But I like having the bishop to protect myself. But we'll start taking the bishop there for now on in that scenario.
Castling
All
kingside
right,
tends to
they
be safer than
castle.
queenside, because the
Apparently
king
they
is
need to
further
go
from
on
the
the
center.
attack with the
You
bishop, but
overlooked a better
okay.
way to prepare a
That's the
bishop for
wrong move. I
development.
need to move that pawn, that king pawn there. I'll remember that for
This
next
creates a
time.
pawn chain.
Okay, do
You
do do
def- this
do.
permits the opponent to
So
force
apparently that
isolated
queen
doubled
move is
pawns.
bad. Apparently that's bad to do that one. Okay, so yeah, I can force isolated pawns by doing that. And do I?
Castling on the same
I
side of the
don't.
board as your
Just castle.
playing the same piece
Yes, they
again
move the
slows down the
knight.
progress in the opening.
Yeah. They basically put in the way of their bishops. That's bad. Apparently they need to keep trying to get that
Nice,
bishop out, even though
definitely
I
the
was going to
right move.
double their pawns. Okay.
This
Still
you
moving
overlooked a
on
better way to
here.
block an attack on a vulnerable bishop.
Yeah, I need to block the attacker with the knight. I was just afraid of a pawn moving up, but apparently that's not a problem.
White,
Okay,
you
let's go through.
you overlooked an opportunity to attack a pawn chain.
Yeah, so let's attack the pawn chain.
The piece
That's
finds a
the
new
big
active
thing
square.
that you'll learn is you're supposed to attack like the chain of pawns in order to get a better position and to weaken their position.
Connect
Okay,
this.
let's go through this
You
a
allowed the
while.
opponent to develop a piece while also winning a tempo on a queen.
Yeah. So click on develop piece and win a tempo on me. So obviously they can now move the bishop
This
up.
activates a
Which they
piece and
do. They find the best move.
this is
Move
this permits
back.
the opponent to
There's
kick
the
a queen.
knight. So I can kick the queen now.
You
But
exchange
I
pieces
took
of
with the
equal
knight stiff. Fine, I
recaptures.
guess. So
Takes
I
back.
recapture, recapture.
Good job.
There you
There were
go.
worse moves, but also something
Moving
much better.
back was bad. Need to move back with the queen,
You're kicking
apparently.
their queen out of a.
Then I kick the
This
queen.
overlooks a better way to
Oop.
move a
Yeah,
queen to
I'm not
safety.
supposed to do that.
This
Yeah, so
move
they're
leaves you
making
with a
plenty of
weak pawn.
mistakes, but
Your opponent
I'm continuing to
this
make
blocks
mistakes
black's
too.
pawn.
I'm just not
You had a better option,
punishing.
but this is not bad. This
Yeah, I'm not
with that
punishing
move you
things.
offer to trade piece.
Okay,
This
and then they
stops
move to
you gain
there.
time because your
There
opponent
it
must deal with your
is.
threat.
Okay, that's excellent.
This
Still
move puts
not
the queen
bad.
on a safer square.
The
Well
queen
done, an
there.
excellent.
There.
That this move's
Okay,
not the best move.
move
This
there.
threatens to tactically win a pawn.
Yeah, I'm losing my advantage.
You stopped your
Let
opponent.
them penetrate
The
my
rooks are
position here.
coordinated and
Double rooks
this is a
there.
fine. That's not.
Okay.
Your rooks are connected.
So that protect the pawns.
You,
I'm gonna go after
this
the
moves
queen.
You've activated. This threatens to win
Yeah,
a queen by trapping a
yeah, I'm
piece.
losing the advantage. Getting.
You overlooked an
Yeah, that
opportunity to
was
kick a queen.
bad. I could have kicked the queen by using that pawn. I just didn't like doing that because I was afraid of that rook.
This is not the right idea.
Yeah, that's not the right idea.
Nice find. You found
That was a great
this
move.
moves the queen to.
I
This
mean,
move choice loses a
oh
pawn.
man. Yeah, that loses a pawn. Apparently, I need to protect. Yeah, I need to protect there.
This is the
Yep.
way to
So then they take there.
recap.
I take there.
Good job, This allows the
Yeah,
opponent to win a tempo by.
messed up there.
You win time by threatening a queen.
And that was the best move. That's
This
good.
overlooks an opportunity to win material through a tactic.
Yeah. I can win material through a attack.
You permitted the opponent to eventually win material.
Wow. Okay, yeah. Next time you got to put your. Why did I not put the rook there? I knew that was what I wanted to do. But yep, that was my blunder for the
This
thing.
wins
Yep. All right. So we can fast forward through this. I basically showed you the thing I did wrong there, and then pretty much all I'm doing here is trying to buy time. Hopefully they run out on time because I'm definitely not beating them.
Nice.
So
that's good.
Yeah, I needed to
there
go
were worse
back
moves,
there.
but also something
I need
much
to
better.
Take that pawn and go back. It's a little too late.
This is the.
Yeah, I need to not do that.
Yes.
I'm now losing more pawns. That's bad. They're gaining time to
you
get
escape the
here, and this is sad.
This is you block.
It's really sad.
Right. You had a chance.
Yeah. It's too late.
This can. This is. You will.
Look at this.
Dodge. This.
So little time left, and then I'm gonna lose.
And the game is over.
16 seconds to go. So that starts the bad run here. So let's go to the next game. Yeah. So that was very winnable and kind of unfortunately disappointing, you know. Let's see, how do you go back? Go back to my game history. Okay. So let's see. This is the games just get really bad here. Really, really bad. Okay. Yeah, this one went quick. And I'm clearly already on tilt and basically just not in the right frame. I obviously should not have played these games, but
you did a good job building an advantage before allowing a mating attack.
Yeah,
let's work on how to keep up the pressure.
2 great moves, and I lose in 9, and I play at about an 800 level. So really, my performance here was not much better than your average rating. So. I really can't criticize anything that you're doing because I make the same mistakes. And so that's why I instill that to you because, man, it's rough. It's hard to keep track. You keep your mentals up, keep things up. And always play good, you don't.
Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen.
So yeah,
often lead.
I do this opening. Okay, so this is going to be a Scandinavian.
C4 takes space in the center and supports the pawn
here.
on
Okay, that's part of the book.
You missed a better way to create a pawn chain.
Yeah, so I normally do that, but now I got to realize I got to do that move first.
This misses an opportunity to prepare a bishop for development.
Okay.
The only move, and you found it.
I make a great
move,
the move there.
Playing the same piece again slows.
That's a miss.
You are threatening to capture a knight.
Good move.
This permits the opponent to capture a knight and win material after the follow-on trades.
That's actually a critically bad move because that gives up a piece. But
nice, you capture a vulnerable knight,
okay.
winning material.
Piece.
This threatens to tactically win a queen.
So here's where I do it. This is the fatal one right here. So I mean, they made a blunder, I made a blunder, but
you permitted the opponent to play checkmate. You overlooked an opportunity to eventually win a bishop.
I was actually just going to give the queen back that way, but no, I'm supposed to move the pawn to stop the bishop is what I was supposed to do and not panic. So if they checked me, I still had the queen here. So But because I did that, I no longer had an escape. So I put the pawn there. My king can now escape, and they win a rook. But oh well, I've won a piece, and then their rooks, then their knight's trapped. But unfortunately, I took the bait, and I got in a hurry. I mean, like I said, I saw the check, but what I didn't see is I didn't realize the bishop cut off my only escape square, and because I didn't take the time I needed. So, like I said, we both do it.
And the
So
game is
there's
over.
checkmate. All right, let's go on to the third game. I'm a little less emotional about it than I thought I'd be, but still not good. Okay, let's move on to this one. Okay, this one took me 33 games to lose. I guess that's better, I think. Okay. Oops. Did not click the right thing there. Tried. 2, 3, let's do it again. Oh, wait. Before the 33, there's an 11. My bad. So I did another one. Okay, let's do this. All right.
Even though your
Yep, we did
opponent
another
found a
really
nice
bad one
tactic, you did
again.
a good
Okay.
job building an advantage.
2 in a row.
Opening with the king's pawn
Obviously, I'm
controls the
just
center.
like,
b6, d.
they're the
This
ones.
defends. You are.
Where do we go
This
wrong?
prepares your. This permits the opponent to pin a
He made a
defender of a pawn.
mistake. So I could have pinned a defender of a
You are
pawn.
threatening to win material because the
I
defender.
did
This
pin
allows
it.
the
Okay.
opponent.
Take.
This threatens to capture a knight and win material. That was an even swap of material.
Apparently, just moving the knight back instead of taking that
Takes
knight's a
back.
better idea.
This moves your
they win
bishop to a safer
tempo
square.
on my bishop when they put that pawn.
The knight finds
knight, a castle.
This allows the opponent to kick a queen.
Okay, so I'm supposed to kick
You
the
allowed
queen
the
here,
opponent
but
to win a
nope.
queen by trapping a piece.
Instead, I blunder and put the queen out, and now
White
it's time
attacks
to
a
get
trapped piece and will win a queen.
Yeah. All right, queen is trapped, and I'm screwed. Yep, on to the next one. I just resigned right there. You can tell I'm really until because I'm just not even playing games. I mean, probably even at my level, I shouldn't resign, but definitely at your level, play it out until it's just absolutely clear that they're going to figure it out. All right, let's go to the next one. History. All right, let's go to this one next. All right.
You did a good job fighting on that game in a
No
tough
great
position.
moves.
That type of effort will pay
Check
off
the
in the long run.
blunders, accuracies and stuff. Yeah, couple more misses, and then a blunder, of course. Yeah, I mean, 1550, 1900. I mean, just they're slightly playing better.
Opening with the king's pawn controls the
Okay.
knight c d.
Oh, this is book.
Takes back. With that move, you offer to trade pieces.
Apparently, moving the pawn up is what I should have done, but still not a bad one.
This maintains the balance in material with a good trade. Well, this is.
Yeah, so we're all right so far. We're doing all right.
You had a
playing all right. Okay.
You permitted the opponent to eventually win a pawn.
My first, and that's what's weird is you would think that that'd be fine because my plan was just to keep moving it back. But no, I'm supposed to move it against the rail, but I don't know what the continuation after that would be.
Now white can't stop black.
Move the pawn.
The game was close to equal, but now your opponent has the advantage.
That pawn chain. I was just kind of worried about the
This misses
knight.
an opportunity to centralize a knight,
All
so
right,
it controls.
threatening the bishop. I take. They take. There we go.
Your piece.
So I mean, still not bad.
This threatens.
Though.
You permitted the opponent to capture a knight and win material after the follow-on trades.
So, yeah, this is bad because I'm already giving up a pawn. I should have just took the knight. What I should have done. Because I still would have had time to protect that pawn. So that one was bad.
This overlooks an opportunity
but they didn't
to capture.
Take it.
You stop.
Take.
Your pawn is no.
Move back.
Putting the
rooks in. There we go.
This doubles.
Yes, do that.
Is an act. You lost control of the equal position, and now you are worse.
And I did have a feeling that was bad.
Not the best.
Yeah. Okay. Take.
Very
king
you
there.
were keeping the balance, but
now
that
I move
move
away
makes your
and
position
worse.
worse.
Yeah, it's almost losing.
This missed an opportunity.
They missed it.
This
I
block.
missed it.
This is a.
They don't miss it.
Black still has an advantage,
and then,
but they know.
Here it goes.
This is.
Yeah. That's ugly.
That was a free pawn.
Yeah. At that point, it's horrible. So yeah, it's hard to bounce back from making a mistake. Really is, because then you just slowly get drowned down. All right, off to the next one. God, it's too bad. All right, let's go to the next one. Oh, now I can't remember which one I did. Maybe not. Let's find out. Okay, I didn't do this one yet. All right. Okay, just remember that's the one with 34 moves. Remember.
Who cares that you
All
lost?
right,
Let's take
so
a look at
definitely
that
not
brilliant
well played
move.
by either. Apparently, I got a brilliant, and I do remember this, and I was just so mad I didn't even want to take a picture of it. So I think I will take a picture of it. I don't know. Maybe I won't. But okay, start review.
Opening with the king's pawn control. That
Okay, usual
it's
stuff here.
you open. This misses an
Yeah,
opportunity to
apparently
attack a
those
pawn
weren't good
chain.
moves with our bishops. There were
Cast.
better moves. Do,
Yeah,
do, do, do.
you're right on.
Okay, stop the
You.
knight there.
This
Move the
threatened
queen up.
recaptures.
Apparently that was a great move.
You prevented your opponent from being able to win a bishop by trapping a piece.
Okay. Yeah, so I prevented them from trapping my bishop. That's why I did that. So
You had a chance to
I
play
did see
something better.
that. That's bad. Okay.
This misses an opportunity to move a
And I
knight.
kind of expected that. So I
Takes
took with
back.
the bishop so I wouldn't get
This is the way to win a pawn.
And I could attack the rook
This allows
there.
the capture of a rook to win material.
Oh,
There was
now
only
did I take it?
You won
I
material by
did.
capturing a rook.
Good.
Recaptures.
Okay. Recaptures.
You permitted the opponent to win
but then I do
material by
something
overloading
really
a
dumb.
defender.
Yeah.
This causes white to be overloaded, having to defend too many pieces at once.
So what did I need to do instead
you
there
permitted
again?
the opponent to win material by overloading a defender.
The queen. Because if they did the bishop, I would just take the queen. But if the queen took, then I would take with the knight. Would have been fine. So there it is. There's the not thinking then because you're upset, you know? I mean, I do it too. So these are games this is a game I probably would have won.
You missed an opportunity to win a tempo by threatening a bishop.
Need to move the
This
queen
misses an opportunity.
I kind of saw that.
This is the only move that
that's
this
a great
activates.
Move. There's the
you
knight.
overlook.
That's bad.
You're isolated.
Luckily,
this is the only move that works.
That's a great move.
You offered your opponent an opportunity.
And I threatened the queen there. They take.
You take back.
Knight takes.
That pawn was free for the taking.
Okay. So I'm still ahead in this game. As bad as I'm playing, I'm still ahead.
Good job defending that pawn.
Take.
This defends a queen that was under attack and you
take the queen. Take.
You've activated. Black will be winning a pawn.
They're taking pawns.
You missed a better way to move a rook to safety.
Apparently, I need to go there instead.
This loses a pawn.
But there
was only one good move there. You captured a free pawn.
And I actually found the correct move.
Your rook
out.
That's not a.
And
you allowed the opponent. This misses an opportunity to win a pawn.
They also made
this move doesn't hurt you much. But
that's a bad move. Bad move.
This overlooks a better.
We're just trading
the only move, and you found it.
And that's a great move.
This step.
And there's that.
Leaving your knight hanging was a brilliant idea.
So I thought this far. I did.
This maintains the balance in material with a good trade.
And they made the best move, but what was the continuation here? I just gave up. So apparently I made the right move.
Leaving your knight hanging.
I made the right move.
This maintains the balance in material with a good trade.
From here? That's really sad. Let's show the follow-up. Okay, so I take there, they go down there. So yeah, I'm ahead in this game. But I literally quit with a winning position. I made an amazing move. They were supposed to take the knight. That was actually a brilliant move. And I resigned while being ahead in the game because my head wasn't in the game. So, like I said, I'm just showing humility just to show you that, like I said, we're going through this together. You know, all of us out here in chess.com, we're all trying to figure this out. And man, I resigned a winning game. This is winning. Yeah, this right here, I basically up the equivalent of a piece, even though it's really just an exchange. It's really, it's 4-4 on pawns, but I got 2 rooks to its. I resigned this with like a whole game to go, basically. I mean, I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, this is man. You could just the bad talk you can do to yourself can really affect you. It's crazy, man. I made a brilliant move, and they made the right move because they're supposed to take the knight. Yeah, that's just sad. It's really sad. Yeah, let's move on now. Okay, let's go to this 21 game. All right. So this is the second to last loss. These losses I did today. So let's find out. We'll go maybe a little quicker.
Not every
All
game goes
right.
your way,
So
but there are always
I
some
mean
learning
they played a
moments.
good mid game, but they played a horrible opening. So once
Opening
again,
with the king's
gotta
pawn
punish
control.
their open. So
Knight,
do.
F,
Okay.
bishop, recap. You. This permits the
That's
opponent to
supposed to
eventually
be
win
punished.
material.
That's a blunder. So I'll eventually win that
You missed an
pawn.
opportunity to
That's
win
the wrong
material through a
response. So
tactic.
yeah, I'm supposed to check and take the knight. Doi, check. Even if they block, you still take the knight. They actually can only move their king up or block with the pawn, and then you get the knight for free. That was a complete miss. So that was it there.
There,
I really
you are.
can just I'll just really show the rest because
You,
really the rest of it doesn't really matter.
you.
Yeah,
Now,
that was just
you
too
trade.
bad. I mean, you can
This is
study
this.
any of this if you want, but
Your rooks are
yeah,
connected.
that was just dumb.
Yeah. Take.
I mean, it's not
Well
even
done.
like giving me
This.
like a really bad like
That
thing.
was
I
a
was
free
just
pawn.
putting myself in that position. I just gave up after that. All right, last game, and then we can actually show you some good games and get some good mojo here at the end. All right, so let's go back. Let's show our last loss that we did today. And then we'll show two good games. We'll show two where we won. Okay. Oops. Let's do that again. Do it again. Make sure our OBS is still working, and it is. It's good. Okay. Yeah, neither of us looked like we played very well, but I think I played not even
The
worse. So
Rady is
let's
a
find
left
out.
beast. This
Yep, there's my normal thing.
this move is
I'm
okay, but
always
not
when
what I
they
would
get the
have played.
bishop to counteract me, I gotta be careful.
Cat. That this
Yeah.
this white. You're
Apparently not
one of the
moving
best
that pawn.
moves.
So let's go back. I should really.
That's you overlooked an
So I need to
opportunity
get
to
the
develop a
knight out
knight off its
there
starting square.
and not the pawn.
That's this. You're
Okay. Doing all
this
right
misses
here.
an opportunity to create a
Apparently,
pawn chain.
oops, back.
This you missed an opportunity to
So
castle to the same side as the
apparently I needed
opponent.
to not worry about this because that pawn's out. Apparently I need to castle right away.
You overlooked
They
an
missed
opportunity.
it though,
There was
and I
only
missed, they
castling on the
missed.
same side.
Yeah, that's some
This allows
bad stuff there.
this
That
misses
I
a better.
concerned about the
You had a
knight.
chance to
That's a
play
bad
something
move.
better.
Yeah. Just I'm not looking at this, I'm not seeing what I need to see.
You missed an
here.
opportunity. This allows
Over and over, I'm making
you
the wrong
overlooked an
moves,
opportunity.
and then that's a
This
miss. Yeah, I could have
that was
kicked that knight, and then that probably would have
you.
led to a pawn win.
This connects.
There comes
You
the
allowed the
queen.
opponent to eventually win
There's
material.
me with the king, and
This allows the capture of a bishop to win
blunder
material.
here.
You captured a vulnerable
So
bishop.
yeah, it
Takes
blundered
back.
there. So
You missed a better way to
that's
evade the
bad.
check
I
from the
needed to move
opposing
to
queen.
there. Why I'm
Advancing,
not, and then
you
they
allowed
messed
the
up
opponent,
again, and then I
and the
blundered
game is over.
checkmate. Oh my god, dumb moves. But the self seek was not as bad. I mean, I was still upset, but I kept it under control, and it just moved on to the next game, which is not like me, but well, sometimes. All right. The good news is this is where it starts. So we get two good wins here. Let's check it out.
Good job building a lead and not letting up.
Well, pretty solid play, both players there. I just played a really good game, apparently. Let's
Opening with
start
the
the
king's
review.
castle. Knight
Okay.
f6 develop. You are forcing.
Take.
There was only one good move
And
there.
then castling was wrong. They're supposed to take the pawn there.
That was
and
a
I knew
critical
that.
position with only one good move,
So
but you
that was
moved
wrong
quickly
because
and
I
missed
need to
it.
move the pawn up. My knight was not in threat yet. I could have moved the pawn up to protect the pawn.
This-
Take.
This
Okay, so
you
I gave
this
up an advantage there, but
the
that's
rook-
fine.
this threatens to
Okay.
win a queen through a
So
fork.
then they
You
take.
stopped your
I
takes
take.
back.
That was the best move. I was.
This moves the knight to
And,
safety.
okay, they get the knight in there.
That's not a
Okay.
mistake, but it's not the best move either.
Apparently, they need to move the pawn there.
Ouch, you left your pawn hanging.
Okay, blunder. I left the pawn hanging.
This
They
misses
did
enough.
not see
Not the
it.
best. That's
King
fine.
up,
You're right on. Your
So
rook's
this is where I caught a
this
break,
pin's
is
a
that they
knight.
didn't see
Very
that free
black
pawn.
active.
So that's
Good.
good.
This allows the opponent to.
Okay, and then
You
that was
captured
wrong
back.
because that allowed me to get a
The
pawn
game
up
was close.
there.
A good choice. This permits the opponent. You made
Yeah,
a
these are
passed
bad
pawn.
moves, and I'm
This move
pushing my
puts the
passed
knight on a.
pawns.
This
They're
move is
allowing
okay,
me to
but
not
not
just have
a
one, but
very.
two passed pawns. Okay.
The close.
Yeah. And
You
I'm
had a.
continuing to
This.
push.
This.
And
You
so
overlooked a
far,
better
okay,
way
that
to
was
add a
bad.
defender
It's
to a
supposed to move the
vulnerable
king
bishop.
up, to protect my stuff.
White was better off,
Okay.
but now they're
That was wrong.
recapturing. This permits
There
the
we go.
You missed an opportunity to win material.
That was wrong.
This allows the opponent.
That was wrong.
You this
Okay, move
with
the pawn. I
this
move
is
the
a
pawn. They move the
you got
pawn.
takes. You overlooked an
That was
opportunity
wrong.
to
I
kick
need
a
to move the
rook.
pawn again.
You allowed the
I was
opponent to
worried
create
about
a
that
passed
threat, but
pawn.
I could have just moved the pawn because I would have threatened taking the rook. They would have had to react to it.
This makes placing a rook behind. This wins.
Push.
This move.
And
Well done. This move.
King up.
Nice. You step and act. You offered. You can. This overlooks.
And that
you
was
dodged
a
the
mistake.
check. Now that's not
your
pawn.
Yep.
Your move gets closer to checkmate.
And they resign. So we can be proud about how we finished that game. So last game. Let's check our last game out.
Nice win. Let's review it together.
Right,
opening with the king's pawn control. B, D, B.
Usual Owen stuff. Yep.
Developing.
Yep.
You are bringing.
Yep.
The bit.
Yep.
That.
Yep.
This overlooks a better way to recapture a piece.
I wonder what you're supposed to take with the pawn there. That's interesting. Oh yeah, because this is I gained a pawn here and these protected, so I don't have to worry about it. So
you captured a
take
free
the pawn. Best move.
This overlooks a better way
That's
to win a
another
tempo
bad
by
move.
threatening a knight.
Apparently, you're supposed to threaten the knight that way.
You overlooked an
So I moved
opportunity
back.
to defend a
Apparently,
knight that was
I was
under
supposed to
attack.
protect with the
This
pawn
missed an
because that was a good
opportunity to
outpost.
punish.
And they missed
You
the
are
bishop.
threatening to win a queen by
That
pinning
was
a
the right move.
You are threatening to win a
Then I
pawn
get the
through a
bishop
fork.
there. That's
The
the
rooks
right
can
move.
see each other now.
That's an
You
okay
gain time
move.
because your opponent
Now
must deal with your threat.
I do this. And
This
then they
permits
move
the
the
opponent
queen.
to
They're supposed
capture
to
a
move the
pawn
queen
and
to
win
the other
material
side.
after the
That's how you
follow-on
protect
trades.
that pawn. So obviously,
Taking
I
that
take the
pawn will win
pawn, and
material for
now
you
I'm
after
2
the
pawns up,
follow-on
and they.
trades.
Yep, they're obviously in my boat where they're probably lost some in a row. I'm not going to go check, but it's probably the situation. Well, anyway, that'll be all for this vid. And Celery and anybody else out there that's been going through some losing streaks, just hang in there. I feel your pain. I mean, I just showed you that I just went through it. It doesn't matter if you're 500 or 800 or I'm 1300. We all go through the same stuff because we're matched with players that we're supposed to compete against. But if we're not playing our best, we're not competing. We're losing, and you just gotta look at that. And yeah, 8-game losing streak could have been 2-6, 3-5, and it wouldn't have been so bad. But we are our worst enemy sometimes. I mean, I even gave up a winning position after making a brilliant move. An absolute, and then they even did what they need to do, and I even did what I need to do, and I still resigned. It's crazy. And I did it with plenty of time left. I could have sat there for a couple minutes and really thought about it, see if there's a way out. But when you're frustrated, you just do these things. And so overcoming this is something we need to do. If we do it, we're going to reach our goals, whether it's 1,000 for you guys, and for me, it's 1,500. I'm not even going to try for 2,000. 1,500 in rapid, 1,400 in 3-minute, and I got my 1,300 in bullet, which I'm pretty happy about. So, well, peace out all. And for those that do watch this, thank you for watching and get the word out. And hopefully I can become as popular as some of these other people and maybe actually do this part time. Have a good one.